What's up guys, welcome back to another video. First of all, Happy New Year to everyone. Hopefully you had a nice New Year's Eve and yeah, I wish everyone the best. And today, I want to talk about some Siege stuff, okay? I want to show you guys my Siege offense runes. I wanted to do this for a while and I think it would be cool to just show you guys most of the stuff that I'm using. But before that, I just want to say, this new year, I'm going in hard, okay? I will be uploading on YouTube just as always, pretty much. But the streaming game, I think I'm probably gonna go a little bit harder, okay? I usually do stream every day, just like I upload on YouTube, except on the weekends. But last year, I didn't go as hard as I could, okay? But this new year, I'm planning to go harder. So that should be pretty fun. Join our Twitch if you haven't already. Go follow the stream and yeah, check us out live as well. Now, offenses. You guys know I like to cleave a lot, okay? Cleaving, that's in my blood. But I don't just use cleaves. And first, I should probably show you this team, because this is the classic that I always use. This is the first guy, Feng Yan. Just some speed, HP, res. Actually, not even on a defense slot. But we have some decent defense. Additionals. I like to have these on 100 res. Like Feng Yan, Amelia as well. Just a random Swift build. I realized I don't really need Violent on this. And even if I wanted Violent, I wouldn't be able to make her fast enough on Violent. Because I do want to have the opportunity to cut sometimes in front of like other stuff. So it's just a random Amelia. You don't really need to have a crazy build on her or anything like that. But Hunter Res, I think you should aim at. It's pretty good. Arda, same thing. Hunter Res. I do have one of these on Will, like Feng Yan and Arda. I decided to put one on Destroy, one on Will. Sometimes you're gonna be fighting Chicklids and even Feng Yan. Probably Will is better because with a team like this, you don't really need Destroy. You're just killing your opponent anyways because you have a lot of damage. So I would probably suggest triple Will on these. So it becomes much safer to fight anything pretty much. And once Amelia moves, it's kind of over. So this is one of the best teams that you could possibly play. Maybe Aaliyah would make it better instead of Amelia, but I don't have Aaliyah, so I'm not really sure. But that's the team. This is pretty much my best team, I guess. The safest team that you could possibly run, I guess. This team. Now, this team you guys saw a lot. I've been using it a lot. It's just some random builds, honestly. It's nothing spectacular. I used to have Nora on Violent. Now she's on Despair. Mostly because I don't have a Violent set anymore to put on her. I would go Violent. I think Violent is better, but Despair is still pretty good. But yeah, my Violent is being used a lot now, and I don't really have a set for her. So that's Nora for now. And the Monkey. Honestly, these are very random builds, if I'm being completely honest with you. You can see blue runes on them. They don't need to be super crazy, okay, to work. And yeah, that's kind of... I think... Do I have this mistuned? No, it's tuned up. I was switching runes recently, so maybe something is a little bit mistuned, but should be fine. Now the next one, I guess I'll show you this one, because this is the one I started using recently, because I pulled Chong Pong, and I like this one, because you'll see this against Clara's, and now with the addition of Chong Pong, I'm getting 2 strips in case the Hey Gang fucks up, right? You're getting a Chong Pong. Now this guy was faster, but I decided to slow him down for more stats. It's still a pretty shitty build, nothing crazy, but against those Clara defenses, you really just, they are really easy to beat. So you don't need them to be anything too crazy. Now, if I was speed tuned a little bit closer, that would be better. But you don't have to worry too much, right? You're only using this against Clara's, pretty much. So it should be fine. Instead of Chong Pong, you can put anything you want. Pretty much. Any kind of CC unit should work fairly well. I mean, yeah, it's Chong Pong, I guess it's good because it's the secondary strip in case Hey Gang fucks up. That's like the main point. The next team that I use a lot. Well, Tiana, I guess. I'll show you the Tiana one. Just a random speed, crit rate, accuracy, Galleon on Violent, Tiana, Swift, Broken. Will is good if you have it, but honestly, you're never gonna use this against defenses that you're not outspeeding, so you must be sure that you're outspeeding it. Sometimes I would switch this build for my fastest Swift if I really need to, but usually I'll just use this against slower stuff where I know for sure I'm outspeeding. And then Poseidon, just a Swift blade build, nothing too crazy. Tiana. Next one. I guess I'll show you the Kamikaza one because I have been using this before and I don't use it that much anymore, but it's super random. Like these runes are just not good, okay? But the point of this team is that you're only gonna use it where you know it's gonna win, and where you know it's gonna win, you don't need your units to be too crazy. And that's the beauty of this team. And then this guy just broken faith, broken energy, will. Okay, it's super random. It is what it is. It works. Next one. I'll show you this one, okay? Odin. Violent, speed, crit damage, attack, some crit damage, Bastet, random Swift build. And she's unruned, because I was switching some runes. But just put a build like this, and you're chilling. Whatever damage build you want to go, fatal, rage, violent. But yeah, kind of like this guy. If you can make her look similar to this, you're chilling. Maybe a bit faster, 140 range, 145 or something, should be fine. Again, you're using this only against teams that you know you're outspeeding, like turn 2 teams where you can nuke, like you know you're gonna be able to nuke with this. And yeah, another team that I use all the time. Now this is the one I use the most, right? Claire on speed, crit damage, attack, crit damage, crit damage. And then Sonia on speed, crit damage, attack as well, crit damage, crit damage. You're using this against so many teams that it's kind of ridiculous how good this team is, right? This guy, you're putting your... I don't have runes right now on him. I mean, you guys have seen it. I usually use this set on all my Swift units, pretty much. I just put the Draco one. I slap it around here and there. Ba ba ba. All the Swift units, okay? And yeah, if you're using this against so many things, everything that you know you're going to outspeed, you're using this as long as you can nuke for sure. You're using this against Tianlang as well, which is one of the big benefits of this team, right? It is good against Tianlang, which you will be seeing on defense a lot, right? And this also works if you're fighting Tianlang, Swift Chiclet, plus one more unit. You need to make your Sonia fast enough so she doesn't get cut by the Swift Chiclet. Same thing with Swift Tianlang, so you don't get cut by it. Speed lead Tianlang, so you don't get cut by him. You want your Sonia to be fast, right? As fast as possible. I could probably go a bit more speed here to make her similar speed to the cookie, but this is enough from what I've seen. If I ever have troubles, I'll probably just speed it up again. And that's the team that I use the most, pretty much. Now, again, this one I use a lot as well. If I'm not using the Odin one, in the Odin one, I can also put Bethany. You can put any ignore defense pretty much in these teams. You see Bethany, Carcano. If I'm attacking a 4-star defense, I'll probably save these two to have this team. Or I'll have a Kali, right? And just put a Kali or whatever, right? Whatever has ignore defense, it just works with the cookie. Cookie is just broken, so you're gonna be using cookie a lot. If you want to build dupe cookies, you should. Because this is one of the best offenses you could ever use in Siege. This one, I'm not even... Okay, I'll show you whatever. This one lost its runes though. It had pretty good runes. I was using it on defense as well. It had good runes, but now they kind of suck. But still, for the defenses that you're gonna use them against, it's okay. Right? Sometimes I'll just put the best Swift on Shayna to make it safer, right? But this is mostly just PvE build, kinda. Yeah, that's the Shayna. And then another thing that I use, I'm not gonna show you my defense units, okay? I'm not gonna show defense units, but I do use these, okay? I do use these. You guys see me use that. But most of the stuff I can't show you, right? Again, this team, you're putting a random Miyang. If you have 2 Miyangs, it's really good. If you have 3 Miyangs, 4 Miyangs, it's really nice. If you have multiple Dovas as well. If you have multiple Dovas and multiple Miyangs, you could spam this team. And you should be outspeeding everything if you're fast enough, right? 28 lead plus a 106 base speed, 105 base speed. You're slapping your best Swift on this. If you know you're outspeeding, this team is broken. I mean, it's great against Miyang plus Zen teams. It's great against Chandra plus Zen teams, stuff like that. Speedy stuff. It's great. So, yeah. And honestly, those are kind of like the preset offenses that I use. I didn't show you the Lucifer one. I just use a classic Lucifer. I use this in farming as well, that's why he has some speed. Leo, I had a less damage Leo, but now this Leo is like a little bit more damage, because this is mostly for arena and siege offense. I don't really use Leo in situations where I'm tanking. Like, I don't use Leo in bruiser comps. I only have one, but if I had to, I would just swap these and make him tankier, right? And then do a bruiser fight. Same thing with Tessa. This build I mostly use for inter-server. You guys will rarely see me use Tessa in Siege, because I already have so many things to use, and then usually I would cleave. You guys know that. So I rarely bruiser stuff. So I try to cleave most of the stuff if I can. If not, I'll go try hard and then go Camila and Tessa and whatever. I do have the units, I just don't use them unless I really have to. And that's kind of... Oh, I forgot I also have this. I got it recently, so you're probably gonna see me using this in the future in Siege as well, because it's a pretty broken unit. Right now I only have it as a Lucifer offense unit, but you're probably gonna see it. If I have to try hard some fights, Bruiser try hard. Even for cleaving, I mean, you've probably seen this with Claire and Sonia. Stuff like that, but yeah, it's pretty good. It is pretty damn good. And then you guys see me use this as well. Again, I put my best Swift on this. I put Tion on a build like this or something. And that's kind of it. Illusions, they all get the same set. This one, they all get this. I could make a better Lucian if I went off will, but I do need will for arena, so I usually use this one. I don't have good rage runes, so fatal it is. And then I would use units like this as well in my cleaves. But again, those are just the same sets from Claire and Sonia. I also have this set on Bethany. I have a couple of these damage sets, but usually it's gonna be Claire's and Sonia's two sets that get swapped out, because they are pretty much the best runed ones. And that's it. That's it. Those are the siege offenses that I use mostly. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Sub to the channel. Happy New Year again. Much love. I wish you all the best. And yeah, man. We're gonna keep grinding. Keep going hard. Don't forget to join the Twitch. We stream every day. And that's it. Stay safe. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.